Alright, what's up guys? So here we are in the damn garage again, but I'm about to start the car and finally take it over to my dad's house, because if you guys are new to this channel or don't know, the car is hurt right now, and me and my dad work on the car outside, you know, of his house over there in McAllen area. It's like a 15-minute drive. So gonna turn this car on. It's dead, the battery's dead, and like I said before, the car idles and it's drivable. I'm just gonna take it easy, you know, cruise it all the way over there, and there should be no issues, but at the same time I'm still worried. So yeah, I got the cables hooked up right now and we're about to give it a shot. And the car is on E85, so it's gonna probably struggle to turn on, more than likely. So let's see what happens. The damn battery is too dead, so I guess I gotta let it charge more. That sucks, because I just want to get the car over there already so I can start taking stuff apart, you know, but I gotta wait now. Alright, it's time to retry again. I waited like, I don't know, like 20 minutes maybe. Let's see. Just fine. You come over here, there's no knocking, there's no ticking. Now that sound that you hear, it's like pretty loud. That almost sounds like a bee, like you know, like a, I don't know, like a fly or a bee. Those are my injectors. The reason they're so loud is because they are 1050X ID injectors, so they're pretty loud, you know. But yeah, everything's fine. So like I said, I'm just gonna cruise the car to my dad's, nice and easy, and everything should go good, hopefully. Alright dudes, and we're rolling. Like I said, I'm just cruising the car, and yeah, I'm just gonna take it chill, just jam out, and try not to think about the car, you know, because it sounds off. You guys can't hear it, but the exhaust, you know, tone, note definitely sounds off, and it's because of the cam phaser throwing the timing off just a little bit. So let me give you guys, if it makes sense to you, it's the cam phaser. It's the cam phaser on the exhaust side of the driver's side head. So bank 2, cam phaser on the exhaust. So yep, I'll pick up the camera, I guess, when I get back to my dad's and I have the car parked, and hopefully start tearing this thing apart. I made it home. Car looks good, man. I mean, it's dirty as hell, but it's been like a super long time since I've taken the car out anywhere, just because it's been sitting. But so the plan right now is to move my dad's car, my brother's, and then put this one in there. So just gonna let the car cool down a little bit, and then go move the other cars. Alright guys, so as you guys just saw, the car is in the air. I took off the wheels and jacked up the car. I didn't record that just because I feel like it's boring, you know. But pretty much now I'm gonna take off the intake. I'm gonna take off the alternator, you know, unplug all that, and the fuel system. Well, not the fuel system, but you know, just disconnect the fuel rail, and pretty much just keep going from there. I gotta, you know, flush the radiator and probably drain the oil. But yeah, so back at it again. The car is, you know, right where it was a couple months ago when we did the swap, and I'm honestly excited just because I just want to make some progress, you know, like I just want to fix the car already. And as messed up as it sounds, I like working on the car. I don't want it broken, obviously, but you know, it is what it is. And yep, back to dirty hands all the time. Even though you wash them, they're always gonna be dirty. But let me show you guys the parts that I bought for the car. So you guys probably saw in the little clip right now, this box is from CJ Pony Parts, and then got from Ford Racing. And shout out to Oscar, he hooked it up with this right here. It's pretty much new in the box, and all this is all timing components. So shout out to Oscar, he hooked it up. But yeah, super thankful, got this stuff, and all it is, like I said, just timing components. It's you know, chains, you got your cam phasers, comes with a sprocket, what else, you know, bolts, tensioners, got the guides right there, you know, all that boring stuff, but that's super important. And then in here is the VCT solenoids, you see right there, got all 4. So gonna replace all of this, and the car hopefully should be back to 100%. I mean, obviously we're gonna inspect everything, but we won't get finished in this video. But pretty much we're gonna take out the engine and the transmission, take it out and take out the valve covers, take out the timing cover, inspect everything and make sure it's good, replace it, and we should have a good Gen 2 again. Like I said, it's out of timing right now. So enough of the talking, I'm just gonna show you guys me taking this stuff off, and yeah, hopefully we can get this thing back on the road soon. Shouldn't take too long, but I would love for this thing to be done for Texas 2K. I keep saying that, I know, but we'll see. I'm gonna push forward and keep trying to, you know, do quick work. Alright guys, so the engine's about ready to come out. We already took off. We took off the K-member bolts for the front and the rear. The transmission mount is off, so pretty much this jack is holding everything together. So we're gonna lower it slowly and get this sucker out. But yeah, we're just trying to be super careful because obviously don't want it to fall. But we should be good, so see what happens.
Perfect.
Alright guys, so this is where we're at so far. The engine is almost pretty much out. It's on jack stands, and as you can see, pretty damn empty. We had a couple of scares, like, you know, where it was tilting too much to one side or whatever, you know. But so far it's stable, and we're gonna put our little cart under and then just roll it out. Okay, so the engine's not gonna fit because I guess of the cart and the K-member. So we're using the cherry picker to pick up the car, and we just put a chain from where the sway bar mounts, and we're just picking up the car higher. So it should hopefully clear. Alright guys, so as you can see, obviously the engine and trans is finally out. Not too bad for 3 days of work. You know, there's a lot of stuff just to be able to take this out, like unplugging this connector for the wiring harness, the engine harness. Had to take out the transmission harness. You know, had to take off the shift boot and all that stuff. Had to disconnect some power steering lines and brakes, rotors, all that stuff. Just a whole bunch of stuff just to get this thing out. You know, heater hose and the fuel rail for the fuel line, you know. But yeah, so now I'm gonna pick this up with a cherry picker, put it on the engine stand. That way we can start taking off all this stuff to be able to put the new chains and the new tensioners and all that stuff. So I think right now, next thing I'm gonna do is take off the transmission. That way I could set this thing on the engine stand. So yep, making good progress. Oh, did you look at that? Look what I just found. Look what I just found.